morning, friendly faces again. Happy Mindful Monday. I hope you've all had a fantastic weekend and have managed to find some peace and harmony and places to retreat and relax. We just give people a few moments to come in this morning, and hopefully they will join in our meditation that I've got planned today. So we just give them a few minutes while I've got some lovely mindful music playing in the background. We can just relax and breathe. Morning to those joining us this morning. We're just giving people a few moments to come in, and then we're going to chat a little bit this morning about reacting and responding, and do a meditation that goes along with that. Hope you've all had a fantastic weekend. I had a week off last week, which is the first time since March. It wasn't really a week off. I was busy sorting out my new caravan, and I was still engaging with members from Friendly Faces of Kent. So, but yeah, I tried to chill in between, so that was good, and I hope you've all managed to as well over the weekend. Let us know what you've got planned coming up. Have you got any trips out? Or are you managing to get out a little bit more? The last time I was on here, I done a outdoor relaxation, and I just wondered how you all got on with that. Have you managed to give that a try? Have you opened your windows in your room and listened to the outside and let it in while you're trying to meditate? Have you sat in your garden or gone for a walk and found somewhere where you've felt comfortable to sit down and do your breathing? So it'd be great to hear from you and find out how you're now managing to bring relaxation, meditation and mindfulness into your everyday lives. Because that's the aim here. You know, I think I've said before, we haven't all got hours to sit and meditate by trickling water in the sunlight. We have to be able to do this every day of our lives, to be able to take that time out to breathe, to engage and connect with our bodies. So it'd be really great to hear from you, to find out whether or not now, as we're coming into sort of October, November, that how have you come? What's your journey been like since we started these Mindful Mondays back in March? Good morning, Alicia. A couple of people coming in now. Hi, everybody. Really great to see you. So today we're really going to talk about reacting and responding, and why a response is so much better than a reaction. Often when we find ourselves in a stressful situation, we bang straight in there and we react. And when we react, we often react aggressively or unkind, or get ourselves in such a temper and a work up ourselves that it's not good for ourselves. So if we can take time out and take that step backwards, hopefully we can respond, and a response is so much better. So how do we do that? Because when you're in amongst a situation where you feel like you want to just jump in there and be aggressive, it's sometimes hard to calm yourself down to be able to respond. Well, it's really simple. We've spoken about this before. 3 breaths and connecting with our bodies can allow us to calm our bodies and our minds. And in doing that, we can actually respond rather than react. It's really important to do this, because quite often when we do react rather than respond, we are aggressive and we can lose our control. And then later on we can still be building on that. I've quite often had an argument in the heat of the moment, said things, and then had a reaction from the other person who has said things as well that are really quite hurtful. And then later on in the day you keep churning this up, you perhaps have a sleepless night and you've taken all of this on board, and it's not good for us. only to get up the next morning, see that person you've had this argument with, and they're absolutely fine and say good morning to you. So sometimes when we actually take the time out to think about it, it's not worth reacting. So I now take that on board. So 9 times out of 10 I manage to control myself, do my breathing and respond, and that way it helps me have a peaceful life and a peaceful sleep. And that is so important, because stress, as we know, does impact on our health, both physically and mentally. So let's just try that now. Let's connect with our breaths by relaxing our shoulders, clearing our minds from all of our thoughts, and sinking our shoulders down towards the ground. And just breathing, just your normal breath, and connecting with your body. And just gently breathe. And if you're in a situation where you can't control your breath because of anxiety, because you're in the midst of a reaction, take 3 really deep breaths, where you take everything into your body, lifting your shoulders, and then really blowing out. Really lift your shoulders and breathe. And again. Just once more. And then just return into your normal breath. When we do this, make sure that your body is soft and gentle, your shoulders relaxed, and your buttocks and your tummy area. There we go. Morning Adrian, morning June, morning Sally, morning Alicia. Hi everybody. So there you go. I don't know about you, but I already feel more relaxed. And if I was in a difficult situation, I feel that I would actually be able to respond better, because I've taken, it's like the count of 10, isn't it? As a child, you tell your children to count to 10 and then respond back. And it's exactly the same thing with mindfulness. Give yourself, your body and your mind time to think about the situation, to calm your body before we actually engage in conversation if you're feeling in a very difficult situation. That's not only for the person that you're perhaps having a difficult time with, it's for yourself, and it doesn't actually have to be in the midst of a problem. It can just be every day. You might just feel like you want to do this every morning, so that when you go out there you're already prepared, that we're all ready and relaxed and ready to go out there. So in a moment we're going to do a relaxation, which will give us an idea of whether or not we can actually relax and respond rather than react. And also I've got these sheets which is all about reacting and responding. So if anybody wants a copy of these, please let me know. I will be putting them up on our Facebook page later on. But if you actually want a hard copy of this or anything that I talk about to do with Mindful Mondays, just drop me a comment below and we can organise that for you. A really great book that I'm reading at the moment is this one. It's called Stress-Free Living, and it's the Feel Good Factory. Again, a really fantastic book. I will put this up later on, and this is all about things that you can do to make your life stress-free. And as we were saying earlier, it's not about just being able to take time out. It's about being able to allow these mindful moments through every day. And this gives you a guide here about how to retreat and restore yourself, which is also, I thought, very well connected with reacting and responding, because if we allow our bodies to be calm, then we hopefully will be able to respond. And one of these is switch off noise. And this is about switching off any noise. That's noise outside, which we can do through our breathing and our meditation, but also with our phones, with the television, with music, with people around you. If you manage to switch all of your gadgets off at least 40 minutes before you go to sleep, it cuts out all of the white noise so that hopefully we can sleep better. And we all know that sleep helps us and helps us restore. Be silent. Again, take yourself somewhere where you can be silent, or just if you're thinking about it in your everyday, you can be silent anywhere. I've recently done a mindfulness session with parents of children who've said, and it's actually called a day of mindfulness in the loo, because that's the only place they can go where they get actual peace and quiet away from their children. So literally we took ourselves off and spent just a few moments doing our breathing in the bathroom. So again, it can be anywhere. And here it says retreat. Give yourself time out to retreat. It doesn't matter if it's a breakaway like I had last week. It could be a retreat into your garden. It can be a retreat to your bathroom. Just give yourself that time out, especially if you're finding things quite stressful, or if, as I say, you're in the midst of some discussion that's becoming rather heated. Take yourself out of the equation, walk away. Sometimes it's better for your health and for the person that you're having a reaction with. So let's just relax now then and do our meditation. So relax your bodies, sinking your shoulders to the ground, relaxing your tummy and your buttocks. Connecting yourself with the ground below, grounding us here on this earth. And just breathe and relax and connect with your breath. Just your normal breath, not changing it. And if your mind wanders, bring it back to your breath when you can. And just breathe and relax. Okay. In your mind's eye, see yourself walking down a path towards the riverbed. As you approach, you can hear the sounds of running water as it travels quickly downstream. Feel the moist air on your face is refreshing as it forms small droplets on your face. And notice the smell of the air, a dampness, the fresh smells of wild herbs that are living beside the water bank, where the ground is damp and helping the herbs to flourish. So we just relax for a few moments and breathe in our surroundings, relaxing our minds and our bodies as we allow them to sink towards the ground. As we approach the river bank Our steps become slower as we can see potential danger as the river is pulling away the earth from the edge of the bank and swishing it fast down, spiraling away into the distance on a very, very strong tide. Your first reaction may be to run away, but the pull of the river's beauty is holding your trance. For a few moments you press pause on your journey. You breathe and take 2 steps back from the edge. From here you are safe, so safe that you sit down on the damp grass, relaxing on the ground, near enough but far enough away from danger. Take some time to acknowledge all that's around you. Appreciate not only the beauty of the river, but also its dangers. Sit there and breathe in and out, and allow the panic of the reaction of danger to pass by. As you begin to feel relaxed and happy. And just breathe. If you're still feeling anxious, take 3 deep breaths, breathing in, allowing your shoulders to lift, and breathe out through your mouth. Again, breathing deeply in, and then blowing the air out through your mouth. As you do one last deep breath, blow out to allow your mind to relax and realise there's no danger. There's no need to react. A gentle response is fine. As you just breathe. You realise that by pausing and taking a breath, it's helped you to find a suitable, safe response. Without this, you may have missed the beauty, because you may have run or reacted. Sit with that thought for a moment as you just breathe and listen to the river and the sounds around you. Taking in all the smells as you feel droplets of water springing off of the river onto your face and your skin. As you look at the river for one last time, you notice a rainbow has formed just above the water's surface. The bright colours make you smile. You are thankful for this opportunity. Without the responsive gesture, this moment would have never been. And you realise that to breathe and respond is better for you than a heated reaction. Just breathe and enjoy for a few more moments as we relax, connecting with our breath and all around us in this meditation. We gently bring ourselves back into our bodies. We feel calm and relaxed. Our mind is at ease and our body loose without stress. We gently bring our awareness back into the room. We wiggle our fingers and toes and feel grounded here on this earth. Allow yourself to come back with a clear mind, feeling less stress and happy to be here. There we go. Now, I'm not saying that you can do this visualisation every time you have a heated conversation or feel slightly stressed, but I tend to use this in the evenings when I can get myself prepared for sleep, because it relaxes my whole body, or if in fact I feel the following day I'm going to have a stressful day, I can sort of bring myself to this awareness so that hopefully when I'm in a stressful situation, I can manage to take those breaths and respond. So I hope it's helped you today. Let me know if you managed to follow the visualization right through. Did it help you? Did it make you feel less stressed? Did it make you feel like maybe in a situation you could take those deep breaths that we talked about, raising our shoulders and really blowing the air out? Do you feel that you could actually do that if you're in a situation where normally you may react? Let me know maybe a time when you have reacted rather than responded and how that actually made you feel. I know I've had a few stories over the years that I could tell where I've been in a stressful situation where I have actually done that. But now 9 times out of 10 I manage to respond, and literally by taking those 3 breaths I'm able to do that. But as I say every week, don't forget this is a learning process, so you might not be able to do this every time, so just keep it going, keep practicing, keep trying and keep enjoying. So I hope you've enjoyed this morning's Mindful Monday. I know that I have. I'm off out now for the rest of the day, delivering some books for some of our members. Margaret has taken on board some relaxation, so she won't be here this afternoon. She's taken some time out like I have again. She hasn't had any time off since COVID, so have a lovely break, Margaret, and relax and enjoy and take some mindful moments for yourself for a change. Last week we had our fantastic walks, not last week, the week before, because I've been off. We had our fantastic walks, which were a huge success on the Isle of Sheppey. I'm pleased to announce, a bit short notice, but it's definitely going ahead on Wednesday for the Sittingbourne group. So we will again have 2 pods of 6 people. We're going to meet at the Apple Yard for 11:30. Go for that's the Apple Yard on Remembrance Avenue. We're going to go for a short walk up to a local park, and then we're going to have a light lunch back at the Apple Yard. I'll be contacting all of the people that have said that they're interested in coming along. We still have 1 place at the moment available, so if anybody hasn't put their name down but would actually like to come along, please let me know by the end of today so that I can take your sandwich order. So that would be great for our Sittingbourne group on Wednesday. We'll have Alicia and Cheryl leading those small pod groups, and I'm sure you'll have a fantastic day. Don't forget that we have Mick now, our resident gardener, who is volunteering to come out to people's gardens to give them some advice for the winter on how to care for their plants and their gardens through that time. So if you're interested in having Mick come round at all, please again get in contact and let us know. You can email me, Lesley at friendlyfacesofkent.co.uk, or you can always give me a ring on 07825 630 108. He'd be great to have around to give you some advice and some tips on planting and even vegetables to grow through the winter period, so that would be great. Don't forget, we've got our Let's Cook with Cheryl tomorrow, and on Wednesday we have a great walk down in Sittingbourne. So have a fantastic week. Don't forget, I'm here anytime you want to call. So take care. See you soon. Bye, Friendly Faces of Kent. Bye, members.